Yo, what's up, guys? Teacher Paul here, and today we're reacting to Disclosure Day trailer. And the comment of the day comes from Rafael, who recommended this movie 5 months ago when I asked, what's the most awaited movie? Guys, if you subscribe to the channel, you will be part of our 5.4% who are watching and are subscribed. But 177,000 of you are watching, but not subscribed yet. So please subscribe to the channel. Help me grow this community, and let's get a play button for this channel. Guys, this is the new Steven Spielberg movie with John Williams, the genius behind Star Wars. And guys, this is going to be really cool. John Williams as a music director with Steven Spielberg. That is such a great combination. These two never miss. So let's see Disclosure Day, and let's see how it looks. I haven't seen any of it. I know that this is not the first trailer. This is the final trailer. And this was sent to me by one of our members on Discord. So thank you so much. Let's go.
I can see them.
The Aliens from director Steven Spielberg.
I am much more inclined now than I was when I made Close Encounters to really believe that we're not the only intelligent civilization in the universe.
We're so close to discovering life outside this universe.
Secrets. People have a right to know the truth.
Dude,
This is a
the
story
circles,
about us.
the
All
signs.
of us
Good morning, Kansas City.
up against the most extraordinary event in human history.
What's
Dude, this is so cool.
I'm frightened. I'm frightened out of my wits.
You don't need to be. You have someone else.
Daniel
Spielberg is back, man. Let's do this. It's gonna be so cool.
They found you. I don't know who you are, but they're gonna kill you.
It's gonna be awesome.
The human race cannot accept what we know.
Oh my gosh, the cast is amazing.
What am I doing? What am I doing?
A lot of Oscar winners. Oh, wow.
This 79-year cover-up of the truth.
See, this is why we need directors like Steven Spielberg. I don't know if this is VFX or practical effects. You know, we need to bring back practical effects. I know that there's a lot of safety measures and all of that, but this looks like a practical effect. It actually looks like a mix.
What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
That is so cool.
79-year cover-up of the truth has to end.
We're interrupting our coverage.
How will disclosure change us? I believe for the better. It will remind us of our capacity for empathy and that there is something bigger out there than just ourselves.
Full disclosure. Dude, this is gonna be a beautiful movie.
The only way to know your purpose is to go back to where it all began.
I know you.
I know you do.
This is gonna be interesting, man.
What happened to us?
I used to say to myself, wouldn't it be wonderful if all of this turned out to be true?
Dude, from the creator of E.T.,
I'm
man.
now thinking, wouldn't it be wonderful for people to know all of this is true?
Dude, the conspiracy theorists are going crazy with this one. Wow! What was that transition? Dude, look at this.
All of this is true.
Look at this. From a reindeer to what looks like technological eyes and an alien. That was such a great
Disclosure Day.
transition. Dude, this is so cool. And let me say one thing. Steven Spielberg never ages. I don't know how old he is right now, but he looks the same as 10, 20 years ago. Look at that. He does not age, this man. Dude, this is going to be so cool. And you know what? The universe is so large, so immense that it's hard for us to believe that we're the only ones in this universe. There might be, and there probably is, intelligence out there that we haven't found yet. It's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting. Or maybe we have found, I feel like the government needs to have full disclosure. When is disclosure day coming for us? No, but seriously, I have heard so many things in the news, and I feel like we're about to have a discovery soon. Like literally. I don't know. Do you guys believe there are aliens out there? Aliens is a word that we kind of use for, things that we don't know or don't understand, right? And haven't seen yet. So maybe the stereotypical alien, maybe that doesn't exist, but some form of intelligence, and there must be, right? And I'm not trying to be conspiracy or whatever, but it's just very interesting to explore what might be out there. And I feel like this is a nice way to kind of illustrate what could be out there. As Steven Spielberg said, wouldn't it be interesting if these things were true? You know, it's gonna be interesting. Hey, it's a nice concept. And I think he does play into a little bit of the conspiracies and all of that. I mean, we saw the fields with the crop circles and all of that. I feel like that. Did he direct Signs? No, that was M. Night Shyamalan, right? I haven't seen Signs, but still, really interesting. I don't think the aliens are responsible for the crop circles or the fields or anything like that. In fact, let's see what people are saying in the comments. I think this is going to be really cool. A lot of discussions. Let's see what people are saying. That is an insane transition from the deer face and eyes to the alien face and eyes. Yeah, that's what I said, man. Absolutely insane. Note, John Williams, who is in his 90s, is composing the music for this movie, you mean, right? That's dedication. Dude, I didn't know he was in his 90s, but beautiful background music. I can't believe Steven Spielberg is going to be interviewed in his own movie. What are you talking about? It's a brave new world. How will disclosure change us? We still get to work every Monday, but with aliens somewhere. Yeah, I guess so. Just go back to work just another day. Humans get used to things really fast. Like when AI came along, we're like, woo, look at that. Okay, good. Yeah. And then just moved on. Well, made a lot of memes with it. Why do I get the feeling this is a soft opening for the real disclosure day? Because, movies were always foreshadowing real life. Look at Simpsons, man. They keep telling us things. The timing of this is definitely not a coincidence. I know, right? I know. We've seen this happen time and time again. We've seen a movie about COVID. We've seen, a lot of things that actually came into fruition. So I feel like art kind of talks about things that might happen, and it does. We've seen a lot of predictions in movies. I don't know, and I feel like Steven Spielberg is in a position to know a lot of inside information here. But also, I don't want to feed the conspiracies or any of that. I'm just saying there are a lot of coincidences. I'm forever grateful that we can still have summer blockbusters directed by Steven Spielberg and scored by John Williams. Yeah, man, these are the good times. These are the good times. We need to value our legends. These are legends. John Williams, Steven Spielberg. These are people who shaped what the movie industry is today, or at least was a few years ago. Because today, we might not have the same talent as we used to before, or maybe we do, but they're hidden. Everything today needs to be algorithm based. It needs to get people watching, and the watch time needs to be high and all of that. It's just really a different concept of making art. But I hope we get to see another great Steven Spielberg movie, and it's coming out soon. Hope you guys are enjoying my channel as well. Guys, don't forget, join us so that we can build a community here together. Let me know what I should react to next. What are you guys excited for? What's the most awaited movie of this year. I'll check it out. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know your theories, your thoughts, and I'll see you soon. And don't forget, you might get a shout out if you leave a nice comment. Take care, guys. See you soon. Go over to Patreon or buy me coffee to watch my reactions to full movies, series, shows, concerts. And I hope you enjoy staying here. Bye-bye. Take care.